Get ready for the action, because The Bear just dropped a surprise episode featuring Ebon Moss-Bachrach and John Bernthal. This new installment, titled Gary, dives deep into the complicated relationship between Richie Jaramovich and Mikey Bernthal as they take a work trip to Gary, Indiana. We're breaking down how this episode illuminates new layers of Mikey's mental state and gives us crucial insight into the man Richie was when audiences first met him, completely reframing their story from the very beginning.
Here's a simple way to protect your phone without stress. This Allen 3-pack comes with tempered glass screen protectors, camera lens protectors, and an installation frame for an easier, cleaner fit. It's clear, case-friendly, and built to help guard against scratches and everyday bumps. Check the link in the comments to get it on Amazon.
Next up, get hyped because the King of the Hill reboot has finally set a release date for its highly anticipated Season 15. Hulu has confirmed that King of the Hill Season 15 will debut on July 20th, bringing Hank and Peggy into retirement life on Rainey Street while navigating neighborhood drama. We're looking at the first look to see what's next, including hints about Khan's Sophenhausen phone and a potential tribute to Luan. We continue the Bear saga with another major update. Hulu has surprised everyone by releasing a brand new episode of The Bear, and this time, the focus is on the dynamic between Richie and Mikey on their trip to Gary, Indiana. This episode serves as a powerful flashback, uncovering deeper emotional context about their bond and Mikey's struggles, written by Moss-Bachrach and Bernthal and directed by Christopher Storer. And finally, we look at some big reality TV news as Whitney Leavitt confirms her exit from the Secret Lives of Mormon Lives. Leavitt is officially leaving the Hulu series with gratitude, stating that this chapter is closing, and she is ready for the next adventure. Don't miss the full breakdown of what this means for Whitney and what's coming next in the world of television. The Bear has surprised fans with a new episode available on Hulu and Disney+. The episode, titled Gary, features Ebon Moss-Bachrach and John Bernthal. Although neither actor secured Tony nominations for their performances in Dog Day Afternoon this morning, their momentum continues. Moss-Bachrach announced the new content on Instagram this afternoon, confirming the episode is now streaming. Gary is set to take place prior to the opening of The Bear, following Richie, Jaramovich, and Mikey Bernthal on a work trip to Gary, Indiana. According to Moss-Bachrach's post, viewers can find the episode by searching for Gary on Hulu or Disney+, with the platform likely offering it immediately upon launch. A press description highlights the episode's depth, stating it is intimate and revealing, illuminating the two friends' complicated relationship, uncovering new layers of Mikey's mental state while offering crucial insight into the man Richie is when audiences first meet him in Season 1, adding emotional context that reframes their story from the very beginning. Moss-Bachrach expressed his excitement, calling the creation of the episode a dream come true, thanking the people of Gary, Indiana, and Chicago, Illinois. Following the debut of the 4th season last June, a 5th season of The Bear has been officially confirmed, although a specific release date has not yet been announced. While the series typically launches new seasons in June, this surprise episode may serve to keep viewers engaged in the meantime. The highly successful revival series, King of the Hill, has officially confirmed its release date for Season 15, set to debut on Hulu on July 20th. The revival has garnered strong support from fans of the classic animated series, marking it as one of the most successful television revivals of recent years, evidenced by Hulu's decision to renew the series for 3 additional seasons. This announcement follows previous confirmations that Season 15 would debut in 2026, with Seasons 16 and 17 already in development. The new season is slated to feature a similar structure to the first season of the revival, likely comprising 10 episodes. The narrative is teased to focus on Hank and Peggy settling into retirement life on Rainey Street while managing neighborhood issues, alongside Bobby navigating old friendships and entrepreneurial challenges, continuing storylines from the initial revival. An initial look at the Season 15 promotional material offers several intriguing hints for viewers. The poster places a greater emphasis on Con Sophanausenphone, who was recast for the revival and featured in only a single episode of the first season. This suggests a potential return to a more central role for the character moving forward. Furthermore, the visual includes chickens near Boomhauer, hinting at a potential new scheme, possibly linked to a previous hog shooting venture. One notable element highlighted by the first look is the potential acknowledgement of the missing character, Luan and her husband Lucky. While season 14 made no reference to them, there was prior speculation that the show would pay tribute to Luan following the passing of voice actress Brittany Murphy, an element that may finally materialize in this season. Additionally, the poster features a renewed depiction of Big Tex, a Texas festival icon referenced in an iconic original series story, suggesting an opportunity for Hank to revisit that past moment and potentially address Luan's status. Hulu has delivered a surprise episode of the acclaimed comedy drama series The Bear, which is now available to stream. The show, created by Christopher Storer, features a talented cast including Jeremy Allen White as Carrie Berzato, Ebon Moss-Bachrach as Richie Jaramovich, Io Edibiri as Sid Adamu, and John Bernthal as Mikey Berzato. While the fourth season of The Bear concluded in June 2025 and production is underway for a fifth season, Hulu has surprised viewers with a new installment. According to Variety, the surprise episode is titled Gary. This episode functions as a flashback, centering on Richie and Mikey as they embark on a work trip to Gary, Indiana. The narrative delves into the complex relationship between the two friends, exploring new facets of Mikey's mental state while providing essential context into the character of Richie when he was first introduced in Season 1. This edition aims to offer emotional depth that recontextualizes the entire story from its inception. The episode was co-written by Moss-Bachrach and Bernthal, with Christopher Storer serving as the director. Ebon Moss-Bachrach announced the surprise release on Instagram, expressing excitement about the episode, which he described as a dream come true. He credited his co-writer and John Bernthal and the director Christopher Storer, while thanking the people of Gary, Indiana, and Chicago, Illinois, and directed viewers to search for Gary on Hulu to watch. Fans can currently access all 4 seasons of The Bear on Hulu. Details regarding the release date for the highly anticipated 5th season remain unannounced. The ensemble cast also includes Lionel Boyce as Marcus Brooks, Lisa Colon-Zayas as Tina Marrero, Abby Elliott as Natalie, Sugar Berzato, Maddie Matheson as Neil Fan, and Edwin Lee Gibson as Ebrahim. Actor Whitney Leavitt has confirmed that her participation in the Hulu reality TV series, The Secret Lives of Mormon Lives, will conclude with the upcoming 5th season being her final appearance. Leavitt announced this in a selfie video posted on Instagram on May 5th. This confirmation follows earlier disclosures regarding her departure, which she shared during her final performance in the Broadway musical Chicago on May 3rd. Leavitt had portrayed Roxy Hart in the production since her debut in February. Speaking about her journey on the show, Leavitt reflected on how the series entered her life organically, noting that while it wasn't her initial plan for her career path, she would not change her experience. She emphasized the profound personal growth she achieved, stating she experienced a great deal with the other cast members and learned a significant amount about herself. Leavitt described the shared experiences as involving significant highs and lows, asserting that these relationships would remain a permanent part of her life. Concluding her statement, Leavitt expressed gratitude for the series, feeling content as this chapter closes. She stated that the show provided her with opportunities and has prepared her for what comes next, and she is eager to share future plans. Separately, Leavitt's role in Chicago was a major success for the musical. Her extended tenure in the lead role was reportedly due to overwhelming demand for tickets, and the production reportedly broke records for weekly ticket sales in the show's 29-year history.